Hey guys, I'm Ethan Moore from Stockroom Supply. If you follow us on Instagram or TikTok, you may have seen some videos on this guy right here. We had a little competition with the followers on what we should name it, and it was decided the Round-2-it Faceplate System because you'll finish your project when you get around to it. Anyway, kind of cute. So what it is though is obviously a faceplate, but it's much more than just that. So what I want to show is how you can use this faceplate system and how it incorporates with all of our different jigs, especially our circle cutting jigs here. Now, the main thing about it, it has a 2-inch diameter dovetailed hub on the back of it. So that's designed to fit in a standard 2-inch diameter jaws on your chuck, whether they're dovetail or straight jaws. It's going to work in there just fine, and it'll be held like that. Now, I'm going to show you here real quick all the different ways that you can set this up with the different centers and the different ways to attach a bowl blank. Okay, so there are multiple different centers that you can put in the Round-2-it. The first I want to show you is the Roundripper Center. So you guys would likely be familiar with this jig. This is our Roundripper circle cutter. It has a screw on the top and a point on the bottom. So if I take this out, you can see this screw right here is the same as a screw I currently have in the Round-2-it there. So this Round-2-it will then go directly in your piece right on that same screw that the Roundripper used. Now the beauty is I'm working off the same center or same axis going through the blank there. So when I go and put this on my chuck, that's going to balance really, really nice. And then what I have here is those countersunk holes. So I would attach a couple screws to that to attach it just like a standard faceplate. So yeah, that would go there. Like this. I'm gonna separate it.
Okay, I'm closer. Start talking.
Okay, so now if we have the center completely removed from the Round-2-it, we get a 3/8 hole there. Now this will work with our centers with the simple circle cutter. So the standard center, which you guys may be familiar with, looks like that. Now that's going to go in your piece like that, and the Round-2-it very simply will slide right over top. So that's going to center exactly on the bowl blank you just made, and you, with those countersunk holes, you can attach it with some screws. There's also some threaded holes that I'll show you how to use a little bit later. Now, if you are cutting a larger bowl blank with a simple circle cutter with the bowl blank adapter, same idea. This bowl blank adapter fits in there like that. And again, the Round-2-it faceplate will fit right over top. Now the bowl blank has, adapter has some holes, so it's hard to see. But those holes are gonna line right up with the holes on the faceplate. So you could drive screws right through that adapter. All right, so I just threw some screws in there. So now I'm just gonna throw it on the chuck to show you guys how this really would work here. So yeah, that hub goes right in here. Just make sure you have the back flat against the jaws so everything lines up nicely. Tighten it up. And we can turn it on. You can get a look at it. Actually, look from this side here, Kate. That's how she'll look when she's running. Now, the final center I want to show you is the standard 90-degree cone point center there. This is what opens it up to far more than just a self-centering faceplate. With that cone there, it can again just go in your chuck. I'm not sure what I do with my chuck key now. Here. So it can just go in your chuck here. And that center point, of course, is a center. Now what I have with those threaded holes, I mentioned them earlier, is I have some spikes So what you can do, let me actually set up a bowl blank or something in there. I'll show you how that works. So right now I have this blank between centers on the live center and that cone point in the center of my Round-2-it. So what you do then is you can tighten up these spikes. You can just use your fingers. But once you get to the point, you can grab a 7/16 wrench, and this will drive the spike right into the wood. So now, rather than just being a standard self-centering faceplate, you can actually use that as a spike drive and drive a blank like that, which can be really handy for a lot of cases, because with these two different points, for anything that's not flat and straight, that will allow you to accommodate things like that. So yeah, that's the Round-2-it faceplate system there. You can use the spikes along with any of the other centers, like the bowl blank adapter, the small simple circle cutter center, or even the screw center I had for the Roundripper. So yeah, it's a very new product, very, very interesting. If anybody else has any questions on it, you can email me at info@stockroomsupply.com or just comment on the video. Thanks for watching.